Alright, so in this video we're going to be making a high protein, easy to make, cheap dinner. It's also versatile, which means you can make it your own, add your own flavors, spices. Just make sure whatever you add is minimally processed and nutritious. So this high packed protein dinner is going to include high protein penne, sweet potatoes, marinara sauce, broccoli, chili powder, and a pepper puree. So let's get in the kitchen. We're going to start with the sweet potatoes because that takes the longest to prepare. Get yourself a pot, fill it with a good amount of water, add some salt for flavor. Then we're going to prepare the potatoes. I like to peel the skin off, but if you want to keep the skin on, you can. Just remember, whichever way you do it, to wash the potatoes. Then we're gonna place the potatoes in the pot, close the lid, leave the stove on medium heat. Then we're going to prepare the broccoli by cutting it up and cleaning it. And we're gonna leave it on the side for later. Now, periodically, we're gonna check on the potatoes. Usually it takes between 20 to 30 minutes to fully cook. And to make sure it's fully cooked, from time to time, we're gonna stick a fork in the potatoes. If the potatoes feel soft and the fork goes all the way through to the potatoes, it's good to go. And if you're liking what this video is all about so far, please subscribe and leave a comment down below to let me know what you think so far. Once the potatoes are cooked, we turn off the heat and put the broccoli in the boiling pot with the potatoes so it can soften and cook that way. While that's happening, we're gonna prepare our pasta now. We're gonna get a pot, add some water, add some salt for flavor. We're gonna turn the heat on, on medium heat, and let that water boil. Once the water boils, we're gonna put half a cup of high protein penne. We're gonna let that boil. We're gonna leave the lid off at the same time, and we're gonna check the pasta periodically from time to time. Once we like the way the pasta is cooked, we're gonna get a strainer and get the water out of the pot. We then add the pasta back in the pot. We add our sauce, the pepper puree, chili powder, and mix everything up. We're gonna close the lid and put the stove on low heat. And let me know in the comments right now, guys, what you think of this recipe so far. If you like it, if you don't, if you think we can make it better, just let me know. And as always, subscribe. Now we're gonna check our pasta periodically. Once it's heated the way we like, we're gonna turn off the stove. Just make sure you don't have the heat on for too long because the sauce will become into like crust. That's gonna be hard to remove in the pot. For me, I let the pasta heat up for 5 to 8 minutes. And now we have everything cooked. We're gonna put everything together. Our pasta, potatoes, and broccoli. And we have our muscle building meal. Now, if you're wondering about that chili powder and pepper puree, that's for spice purposes only. For me personally, I like my food spicy. If you don't like spice, do not put those two things in there. And if you're wondering about that pepper puree and how it's made, let me know in the comments and I could make a video about it in a later time. And now we're gonna get into our calorie, protein, and overall macro content. Now, that high protein penne is gonna be 210 calories, 14 grams of protein. 1 cup of marinara sauce is going to be 140 calories, 4 grams of protein. 1 cup of broccoli is 110 calories, 7.4 grams of protein. The sweet potato, 200 grams is 172 calories, 3 grams of protein. Then I also like to top my protein meal with 2 cups of Chobani zero sugar yogurt, and that's going to be 120 calories, 22 grams of protein. Now the total calories is going to be 752 calories, and it's going to be a total of 50.4 grams of protein. And as for the carbs, for the total meal, it's going to be 130 grams of carbs and then 5.3 grams of fat. So what I hope you're getting out of this video is eating to build muscle is not about just protein all the time. It's about eating good quality foods with good amounts of carbs, proteins, and fats. And yes, this meal does not have a lot of fat in it, but that's okay though. It's still quality food. Let me know in the comment section if you think you can actually make this better, if you have any suggestions for me, and if this recipe intrigues you. Because here on this channel, we try to empower beginner and moderate fitness enthusiasts at home, in nutrition, and at the gym with the goal of building muscle. And always remember to make mirrors your canvas, waste your paintbrush, sweat your paint, and may your drawing always be beautifully unfinished.